Go ahead and get started. Okay, we're going to come onto the mat and just get into a comfortable seated position. So I'm going to do yoga sitting right next to you this time. Very intimate. Say hello to Sue, guest yogi in the house. And just do whatever you feel like your body can do. If you want to take a break, take a break. We are going to customize this practice to fit you. So let's go ahead and start to close our eyes and bring all of your attention inside. Start to slow your breath down. Just begin to take your time, lengthening your inhales and really exaggerating the exhales. Lengthening your breath and bringing all of your awareness and attention within. And the fastest and easiest way to get into the meditative state of mind is just by breathing and listening. Listening to everything, all the sounds happening all at once. And knowing that whether it's the calming sound of the ocean's ebb and flow, or a sharp noise, or a yell, or a sneeze, it all becomes one white noise. Any noise just starts to relax you, sending you deeper and deeper, further into your meditative state of mind. Beginning to allow your breath to sync up to the rhythm of the ocean. Feeling the inhale and the exhale. That push and pull of the ebb and flow. Allowing your breath to just ride that wave. And with every exhale, it takes you further and further away from that everyday state of mind. Allow every breath to relax you even deeper down as you let go of all the effects of the weekend, all the effects of last week, last month, maybe even the past year, just surrendering it down into the ground. And continue to breathe throughout the entire yoga practice, in and out through your nose, keeping the mouth closed. That way we harness our energy. And also breathing this way keeps you relaxed. It relaxes your entire circulatory nervous system when you keep your breathing contained in and out through the nose only. And now let's harness our energy. So pull your pelvic wall up and the navel in towards your spine. That's a 2-part abdominal lock. And notice how your tailbone automatically tucks under just a little bit. So lengthen your spine by pulling up through the crown of your head. And we're activating our pose now. So grounding down through both sit bones nice and evenly. Lengthening the spine, yet relaxing your shoulders down your back. Remember, even though your core is locked out solid and strong, relax your heart center, relax your lungs. That way breath easily flows in and out. No constrictions or restrictions. Just free flowing breath. Bringing your chin down towards your chest, gently pressing on the glands in your neck. There is that instant trigger for relaxation. Lengthening up through the crown of your head. And maybe constricting your throat just a little bit, making the passageway smaller so that you're pulling air in slowly on the inhale, and on the exhale, slowly pressing the air out. And breathing this way conditions you to harnessing your breath, harnessing the power and energy of the air element to activate your body and bring more energy to your yoga poses. And remember, keep your abdominals locked out throughout the entire practice, pelvic wall up and navel in towards your spine. And this is something you can do throughout the entire day, whether you're walking, sitting, whatever you are doing. Make your entire day an abdominal workout. And now slowly start to stretch both legs directly out in front of you. And we're just going to walk our sit bones back and forth just to evenly get as much flesh out from under them so you can ground them down nice and firmly, evenly balanced out, grounded. We're going to exhale all of the air out and take a deep breath together. Inhale, circle, sweep arms, come all the way up. And exhale, slowly start to fold towards the feet. Now just round in your back here. Allow your shoulder blades to just relax away from each other. And let your head hang. Let the muscles just fall where they may. And we'll continue to be in a relaxed position. We're releasing long-held holding patterns within the shoulders and the neck area. And just breathing into your upper back. And allowing whatever tension that may or may not be there to just release. Now, even though your legs are relaxed, when you breathe deeply into the bottom of your lungs, we are actually improving the circulation through the legs, activating the blood flow and stretching along all of the meridians along the back side of the legs and body. And now slowly start to roll the spine back into an upward seated position, and just set your hands to the sides of your hips right here, just like this, and press the hands down into the ground, lifting up the chest, heart centered to the sky, keeping the chin down towards your chest, pressing on the glands in your neck continually. Continue to press the sit bones down into the ground, so you're really stretching out the back of your forearms here. And now point the toes away from the body. So we're activating, lifting up the kneecaps, and activating the tops of the thighs as we point the toes away. Keeping the heart center lifted. And now relax the body once more, reaching the arms towards the feet and just allowing your body to just drape over your legs. Rounding the back, keeping the navel pulled up and in, and relaxing your neck. Now slowly, letting your breath lead the way, rolling up, back to sitting one vertebrae at a time. Head is last to lift. We're just going to cross the legs once more. Bring the feet in towards the body, rolling forward, coming onto the hands, and then just breathing our hips up into downward facing dog. Good. So we're just going to walk the dog out, bending one knee while straightening the other. Yes. And begin to press your chest back towards your thighs, straightening through the shoulder blades. Yes. Yes. Pressing down, forward, and away. And we're just activating, poking and prodding our tissues to life. So breathing life into our lower back and just letting our head go. Allowing our brain to just relax. Working through any kinks that may or may not be in the hips and the lower back. Good. And now press the left heel down towards the mat. We're going to inhale, right leg, just reaching it up and back, three-legged dog. And as you exhale, we're going to come into half pigeon. So just bring the right foot towards the left hand. Good. And then setting the back knee down on the mat. Knee comes out to the side. Good. Yes. Yes. So bring your knee out to the side a little bit more. Yes. Good. And now bring your left hip, roll it towards, yes, there you go. Perfect. Now just finding that comfortable position where you can be and breathe for a moment, allowing the hips to settle and taking a deep breath into them. So we're breathing into the hip joint while stretching the left hip flexor at the same time. Now, if this feels okay, see if you can breathe your way down onto your forearms. Good, good. And just allow your breath to release any deep pockets of tension that may or may not be in the hip joints. Allow the back of your neck to be long. And see if you can relax the area around the joints, but keep your abdominals strong. Belly pulled up and in. That way, the strong abdominals will keep your joints safe. And then relaxing the hip area will allow your breath to get deeper down into releasing any tension deep in your joints. We tend to hold most of our stress in our joints throughout the day, so that's why it's so important to take the time to breathe it away. Using that exhale to release anything that may be stuck. Getting it recycled up and out of our body. So we'll take one more deep breath here before switching sides. And on your next exhale, slowly come back up onto the hands, walking the hands in towards the body. And now tuck your back toe and lift the leg up off the mat. Good. We're going to press it away, stepping the feet back into downward dog. Good. Just walking it out again, left and right. Releasing the back and resetting the spine. Lifting the tailbone up towards the sky and pressing the chest back towards the thighs. Just let your head relax. Good. Now press the right heel down towards the ground as you inhale. Left leg reaches back into your three-legged dog, lifting past the toes. And as you exhale, just breathe the foot towards the right hand. Knee comes out to the side. Good. And then set the right knee down on the mat. Just walking your leg back and coming into a comfortable position. Just finding that place in your pigeon where you can be and breathe. Allowing the hips to settle, lengthening the spine, pulling up through the crown of your head. And then once you feel comfortable, You can slowly breathe your way onto the forearms, or you can stay up. It's whatever feels good to you. And remember, whenever you're in a yoga pose, always feel free to adjust. Make as many adjustments as you need to get in the most optimal position for you that works best for your body. So your body is your greatest teacher. It knows you better than anyone. And it will tell you when to push and when to pull back. So there's never any forcing, pushing, pulling, or straining. You're just breathing and allowing yourself to naturally stretch and naturally grow. Just bringing awareness to your body. You're observing without any judgment, labeling or titling, just observing what's happening in your body. Feeling what is being stretched. And just exploring which muscle groups to flex, so keeping the core strong while relaxing other muscle groups. So seeing if you can relax the hip joints. And you're getting to know your body, what feels good to you, what doesn't. And also noticing that you may be tighter on one side than the other. So if this is your tighter side, just work it a little bit deeper with the breath. Allowing the breath to do all the work. And we'll take one more deep breath in pigeon, searching out any pockets of tension. And relax. On your next exhale, slowly come back up onto your hands. Walking the hands in towards the body, tucking the back toe, and lifting the leg up as you press the feet back together, up, up, and away into downward facing dog. And we're just going to walk it out once more, left and right. Just to reset the spine, let go of any tension that we create in the pose, we counter and release it. And now slowly walking the feet in towards the hands. So we're going to shorten our stance. And I'll have you turn my way. Okay, so we're just going to turn our bodies and then widen the feet far apart from each other, turning the toes in with the heels out. So here we're going to get into a deep stretch in the lower back and sacrum. So bring your hands about shoulder width apart, widen the fingers, and we're just going to stretch forward through the crown of the head and back through the sacrum. So lengthening your spine as much as you can, and then tilt your tailbone away from you. And it's okay if your legs aren't straight. You just want to press down away from it. So pressing into the outer edge and gripping with your toes. Now this will activate more of the meridian plexuses, the energy lines throughout your legs and your lower back. Improving that circulation through the legs, through your spine. So breathe deeply into the legs here. And now bend your knees slightly. Flip the palms backwards, and we're going to walk them through and underneath the legs. There you go. Good. And just let your head relax here. Just let your neck go. And the more you bend your knees, the deeper of a stretch you'll get into your lower back and hamstrings. So if you have tight hamstrings, it's okay if you don't have straight legs. You can bend your knees as much as you need to. Remember, we're tuning your practice to fit you best. And now slowly walk your hands back towards the center, flipping them back forward. And now slowly bring your arms out to the sides. You're going to use your core. Inhale, coming all the way up to standing. And now coming into goddess. So we're going to slowly turn the heels in towards each other. And inhale, arms reach all the way up. Now see if you can tuck your tailbone under. And just tuck it under as far as is comfortable for you. Now this is going to be a balancing pose, so focus your gaze on a non-moving object. So lock your eyes solid on a non-moving object. Focus all your attention and direct it towards that. Shoulders are down your back. Palms are pressed, nice locked out, solid arms, activated and engaged. Pulling the pelvic wall up and in. And now slowly start to lift your heels, coming onto the toes. Now you're going to use your breath. Inhale, more energy. And exhale. Now we use that breath. Sit down a little bit deeper. One more deep breath here. Inhale, last one. And exhale, heels down, forward fold, turning the toes in, heels out, and just relax the head. Hi, Hana. Hi. You're so cute. We're almost done. Almost done. And now grip your big toes with your 2-piece fingers and thumb. Good. And we're going to inhale, flatten back, belly in, pulling forward through the crown of the head. And exhale. Bend your elbows out to the sides. Yes. Good. And you're using that natural traction, that pull on the feet to stretch the backs of the legs, improving circulation even more. We're going upside down to get inside out. And using our breath, the air element, to balance our water and get the energy flowing throughout the entire body. One last breath here. And slowly release, bring the hands back to center. Now walking the feet in just a little bit. Gonna leave the left hand there and inhale, right arm comes up into a twist. Now bending the elbow behind the back. Good. Yep, perfect. Perfect. And you're gonna move the left shoulder towards the right side. Yes. Yes, perfect. Coming into a twist. And exhale to the other side. Right arm comes all the way back up. Sitting it down, anchoring it right at your center, and breathe the left arm up. Bending the elbow behind the back, and then moving the right shoulder towards the left. Rotating the torso. Coming into your twist. And release. Left hand comes right back to the center. Walking the feet in. And then facing forward on the mat once more. Now walk the hands out. Feet come back. And we're going to lower the hips And just lower the body all the way down to the ground. Good. Now widen your stance, so bring the feet out further than shoulder width distance apart. And inhale, arms come all the way forward. And then sending them all the way back. So here we come into a shoulder rinse. Interlace the fingers. Good. And just allow your shoulders to relax down your back, away from your ears. Keeping the back of the neck long. And now activate your legs. Inhale, lifting the legs up off the mat. Good. Same time, pressing your hands away from your body. Creating that heat and activating all of the tiny little muscles along your spine. Awakening the supportive infrastructure along your skeletal system. And release it, letting go. Just bring the hands, forehead down, and relax. Relax every muscle in your body now. Going from all that is to all that isn't. Learning how to come into that relaxed state in your mind, body, and soul. Quickly, so you can release all your cares, worries, doubts, fears down into the ground. Recycle it out. Your body responds so beautifully when it is relaxed. And now coming into a deep shoulder stretch now. I'm going to bring the left hand out to the side, palm faces down. And your right hand is just going to come to your shoulder and guide your body to roll over onto the left side. And just seeing how that feels. And then bring the right foot just flat to the ground, knee up to the sky. That feels okay. And remember, you can always come out of the pose if you need to, if it's too much. The most important thing is to listen to your body, so we can give it what it needs to get the optimal, maximum benefit. Now once you're settled, activate the pose by pressing down very gently through the palm of the hand, gripping with the fingertips. And then deep breath into that joint. Deep rotation of the shoulder. Allowing anything that may be stuck, any tension, deep pockets of tension within the joints to release. So here we breathe past the muscles, breathe past the tendons, and send your breath all the way into the cartilage and fascia underneath the shoulder blade. Send your breath there. And now slowly breathe your way back onto the tummy. We're going to switch sides, just being very gentle and careful. Right arm comes out to the side, palm faces down, and then the left hand just gently guides you over onto the right side. And just remembering each side is different, so this might be the tighter side if you're right-handed. Just observing your body without judgment. working it with the breath. Exploring the thousands of uncharted regions, using the air element as you breathe and explore your body, becoming more aware of what's going on and what's happening within, so we can know what to do to reset ourselves, put ourselves back together, by giving our bodies what it needs and what it's asking for. So breathing at attention is learning your body language. So continue to send your breath deep into your shoulder joint, allowing whatever might be there to relax and release. Recycle its way out. And now slowly start to come back onto the belly, coming back to center. And hands just at your shoulders. We're going to press up, back over the knees. And just come into comfortable seated position, facing front. One more spinal twist and we're all done. Inhale, circle, sweep up. And exhale, twisting open to the side. Right hand just anchors at the base of the spine. Very gently, using the left hand to very gently twist all the way from the base of the spine through the crown of your head. That way you're twisting every vertebrae. And we're going to use our baby belly breathing to help internally massage your digestive system. So on your inhale, let the belly go. Just let it relax. And on the exhale, pull the belly in very gently. So inhale, let go. And exhale, pull in. That way we help out your digestive system, massage your internal organs, and improve the overall flow throughout your body. So one more round of breath on this side. And slowly come back to center. Reset the spine. Inhale, circle, sweep up, lengthening as much as you can. And exhale, twisting over to the other side. Just moving gently with ease, allowing every vertebrae to unwind, rinsing your spine out. Knowing that your spine is your lifeline. You're going to keep it healthy, keep it strong. Inhaling to let the belly go. And exhale to pull the belly in. Gently massaging the internal organs on this side. And if there is any part of your body that needs special attention, breathe into it, especially if it's a part of yourself that may have been ignored for a long time. Just bringing your attention to it, observing, without judging, labeling or titling or wondering why. Just letting all that go and simply breathing into it. one last deep breath here. And slowly start to release, coming back to center now. Resetting the spine once more. Inhale, circle, sweep arms come all the way up. And exhale, straightening the legs out. You're just going to lay down on your back. Final Shavasana. So just bring the feet out, arms along the sides. Closing your eyes and coming into stillness. I brought a towel I'm going to put over your eyes. Yeah, you just relax you. And let every single muscle just fall where they may. And allow your breathing to come back to normal. So here is where we allow our body to absorb our practice in stillness. Final Shavasana. I used to only come to yoga for Shavasana. This would be my favorite pose. If you could just relax into stillness. I'm going to adjust your mama. There we go. She works so hard. She works so hard throughout the week. I'm going to give her like 1,000 years of sleep right now. Of rest and relaxation. We can rejuvenate ourselves, get ready for the week, but right now, taking our time for ourselves. Allow the sounds to just take you away as you relax further and further down. Hi, Anthony. Hello, how are you? Is anyone in Final Shavasana? Passed out. Yeah. Final Shavasana, my favorite pose. I could stay in Shavasana forever. Corpse pose, so important. Yeah. At least 2 minutes. They say at least 2 minutes. Good, how are you? Oh, a little jealous, but in an admirable way. Hello there. It's beautiful here. Yes, it is. Happy Sunday. Waipui on the beach. You want to see the kids? You see? There they are. Say hi to Corey. Oh, it's Monday there, yeah? Wow. Where are you? Where is it, Monday? This is Waipuilani Beach, Maui. Welcome to Maui. And just finishing final Shavasana. Yeah, these are all our kids. Look at that. We got a lot of kids, huh? They just play while we do yoga. You gotta get it in or you fit it in. Oh, I love you too. So glad you could join us. Okay, I better bring Sue back to life yet. Can't leave her there too long. Okay. Slowly start to roll over onto your right side. And we're just going to come into the fetal pose. Cradling your head with your arm. Bring your knees in. Yes, perfect. We're just going to stay here for a few more breaths. Before returning back into our realities. Just a few more moments to ourselves. And slowly start to press your way back up into sitting. Comfortable seated position, and we will end with an inhale, circle sweep, arms come all the way up, and exhale, thumbs to your third eye, setting your intention here for the week, the day, maybe even the year, thinking about what you'd like to bring most to the world, but also what you'd like to receive from the world as well. That way you're equally balanced, that giving and that letting in. Focusing on the source of your motivation. What drives you? Or maybe dedicating it to something or someone special in your life. Whatever your intention may be, let's breathe life into it now. Inhale, prayer palms come all the way up, sending it out into the universe. And exhaling, full circle, right back to you, your heart center. 2 more times, inhale, send it out into the universe, out and around as you exhale, coming right back to you. And last time, inhaling, sending it up, out and around, and exhaling right back to where we all began. Thumbs back up to third eye center. Thank you so much for joining us on this beautiful Sunday morning. Maui, crown chakra of the world. Grateful, delighted you were able to do this here with us. May your day be as fantastic as you are. Mahalo, aloha, and namaste. Thank you. Give it up for Sue, our guest yogi today. She did fantastic and wonderful. And her daughter, Alyssa. Is it over? Thank you so much for joining us. If there is anyone you know that could benefit from free yoga and meditation, feel free to share as much as you like, and we will see you on Tuesday for traveling and unwinding. It'll be a good flow, especially if you're traveling, for letting go of stress, and the poses will be geared towards that. Otherwise, have a wonderful day, and we will see you later. Aloha! Bye-bye!